What's going on, everybody? If you were like me last night watching Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals with the Cavs and the Celtics, you probably thought that the Boston Celtics were going to win that game. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I didn't know what was going on. I'm going to tell you this right now. And the more that I watch it, I know that Shaq and, Charles Barkley and all these guys, they really think that the Celtics are better. Well, they're not better without Isaiah Thomas. And I'm not trying to... the guy was in MVP voting. I think he was like 5th on a lot of people's list. The team just plays better without him. I'm defensively, because that was my biggest issue. And I've been saying this for a while. Even when he was playing great, he's a scoring machine, and the Celtics were taking off. It's just not going to work out in the long run because you can't. He's a scoring machine. That's it. He's a defensive liability, so somebody's always going to be open on the other side. And I don't think people understand that. Like, it's all fun and games. When you think about Muggsy Bogues, you think about a lot of the shorter guys, Allen Iverson, those guys, I don't know how they got away with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just in the moment with Allen Iverson when he was coming up. But this guy, Isaiah Thomas, he just doesn't play defense. And that's a major issue going forward. And I just wanted to make sure that I'm very, very clear with that, because last night, LeBron James, 4 fouls, whatever before the half. People question Tyronn Lue's coaching, leaving him out there. Kyrie Irving hasn't really been having a great postseason, and he chose the right time to step up. This dude put on a show. It was very, very wild. And I thought that he twisted his ankle or did something crazy and he was holding his leg, that scared me, because I'm gonna tell you this right now. If anybody gets hurt, any one person, the Cleveland Cavaliers are gonna get swept in the finals. I'm gonna let you know this right now. Look, I know it's very, very tough to listen to, if you're a Cavs fan, but they need every one of their all-stars to be great, to beat the Golden State Warriors. And Kyrie Irving, he went off on the Boston Celtics. Like, if he didn't play like that, if he didn't take it upon himself to do what he did last night, they're not winning the game. And that was very important. And the more I think about it, I know they lost Game 3, but I think Game 4 was a very, very critical part in them possibly beating the Golden State Warriors, because it's just a great matchup. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they played the Spurs is a very slow team, very slow defensive, all that kind of stuff like that. I think it would have been a lot harder for LeBron and the Cavs to beat the Spurs than it will be to beat the Warriors. It sounds weird, but it's just the way that they match up, in my opinion. Now, looking forward, they're gonna close out the Boston Celtics in Game 5. I just think that they didn't want a lot of rest in between. It's like I'm making excuses for LeBron, but I'm not really doing that. I wish he would have won the game. These are the things that make people say it's no way that this guy can be ever considered the greatest player in the world, or ever in NBA history over Jordan, because he just doesn't have that killer instinct. But sometimes I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they plan it out, like, we're going to just cruise or whatever like that, and they just want to play more games because they don't want to be rusty going into the finals. I don't know. And I don't want to make excuses about it, but I will tell you this much. This dude, if Kyrie Irving plays like this, Steph Curry can't guard him. Klay Thompson, I don't know how they're going to match up, because J.R. Smith and Kyle Korver, they might switch up their lineup to, be more advantageous at the 3. All I'm saying is, if Kyrie Irving's going to be balling like this and Love is going to be playing the way he's playing, it's going to be a very, very tough time for the Warriors. And I know they got a lot of all-stars, and I know a lot of things are going on with that. But I'm going to talk about the Golden State Warriors in another upcoming podcast. So definitely subscribe, like the video. Look out for me, iHeartRadio, iTunes. If you can't watch it on YouTube, we are all over the place, syndicated as a podcast. But keep in mind, if Kyrie Irving can give you this type of game, and Steph Curry has to even try to play defense, that's going to take away from Steph Curry on the offensive end. I'm just trying to make people understand. Steph Curry is not the greatest defender. He's also a liability on defense. Great scorer, not a great defender in most cases. But Kyrie Irving playing like this, look, let me just break it down. Expect the Boston Celtics to be going home come Friday or Thursday or whatever the next game is. They'll end it in Game 5. One love.